How to do it mean that we have to go, we have to carry a cross in public and do like Jesus did? No, the cross was a symbolism of being publicly recognized that we are being submissive to something that was wrong and that the person or the thing is being right. During the Romans time, the criminals had to take up their cross because they had committed a crime, and that was part of their punishment. And they had to walk through the middle of the street letting the whole world know that they was wrong and that the Romans was right. And this was not something, it was just their rule. And because Jesus was in during the time of Apollo, he took that cross. But now because Jesus took up the cross and carried, don't you know our cross don't have to be heavy like Jesus. He carried our cross for us. Our cross now is being obedient to him. Walking in, we don't have to be abused. We don't have to be beat. We don't have to be hung up and be nailed. We don't have to do that. But the cross is to saying that, God, I agree with what you are saying. You are right. Thank you for saving my life. I will now follow you. That's the cross that he's telling us, because we're the one that have to go out and minister to the world. And that's what he said. If you want to be my disciple, this is what you're going to have to do. We as children of God, it's not about just getting saved and just doing nothing. We are the salt of the earth. We have to now start going out into this world and start being the disciples, telling people about Jesus, you know. And I thought about that thing, and about how do we follow Jesus, you know. And he said, follow Jesus. And I remember when Jesus healed the man in the Bible, he said, Jesus, can I go with you? He said, no, you go back and you let the Pharisees and them see your healing, and let them, you be that witness to them. And I said today, and I was doing this, and I thought about, it came back to the other night. I was sitting down last night, and I said, God, what do you mean by follow you? How do you follow you? And I thought about it. I'm just going to use the young generation. I'm going to use the older one too. And the word came to me, advertisement. You know, everything that comes out now, and young people, hear me, we get so much, and I'm going to go into the technology field. All of that come out, and every 6 months or 3 months, there's a new product coming out. A new product coming out, and we just search and we get this, and we want to upgrade it, we want to do this, and we want to get this, and we want to get that right there. And they advertise it on TV, and they advertise it on that. We want this Verizon, we want this smartphone, and we're just grasping at. What about if we start advertising Jesus the same way? If we start telling people about the goodness of Jesus, what he can do for us, what he have done for us, but we don't want to talk about God. We want to talk about everything else but about God. In our conversation on the work, in our conversation in our home. Oh, you can call me right now, so and so did this and thing, but we will talk. But when are we going to start advertising God?